But I think it's good to start in the key of F major, because here we are in F major. F major is a great key. And I think I have a feeling that we might be visiting other keys later. Later on. But you know, I've had an idea. I'm gonna instead of this, I'm gonna record the actual melody with my real voice. It's gonna go like this. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Okay. And I'm going to double it because doubling is cool. Twinkle, 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 little star, how I wonder what you are. Okay. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. You may notice that I'm a fan of using no count-in whatsoever. I once was recording with Tori Kelly, who's a good friend of mine, and I gave her like half of a beat as a count-in, and she looked at me and she said, "Jacob, I'm not a robot." And I said, "Okay, no, it's fair enough, Tori. It's fair enough. I'll give you a count-in, but when it comes to myself, I try and challenge myself to have no count-in. That's as much count-in as I'm giving myself, not much." So next note is E. Actually, I'm going to do something cool. I'm going to tune this seventh properly. So what happens is, if I explain this, it goes, I'm singing the B flat here, and he goes, and as I demonstrated, I think in the previous live stream, as I'm sure you were watching then as well, basically, the third goes, but this is actually flatter, so it's like, that's the difference, that buzzing. And I'm going to go, which is, believe it or not, the difference. So, let me show you. Oh, it's on this track though, isn't it? Oh, then it's actually a break, isn't it? You may think, Jacob, that's out of tune. You may learn that I am in fact, I'm on track to be in tune, aren't I? Let's have a listen. Actually, I get flat just at the very end. It's this here. That last little bit, I'm going to rise you by, say, 11 cents. Perfect. Isn't that's very in tune. It might sound out of tune to you, but it's in tune to physics, apparently. Okay. This is coming together. How do you make a rainbow? Skittles? Jelly beans or something. So first of all, I have a jelly bean. Sorry for all of you guys who want one. Here you go. help yourself. And in the meantime, I'm going to think of a way to make a rainbow appear. I know a couple of recipes for rainbow. One is this. It's a green one, it's really good. Rainbow, you think? Where's the rainbow? And then I say, well, I'm going to pan them all hard. And I'm going to add a high percentage of reverb using Space Designer. Actually, you know what I need to do first? Oh. No. That. Space Designer. And then I'm going to do high percentage of reverb like that, and then up, and then add some pre-delay. There you go, it's a rainbow. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And we might need a rainbow here. Another rainbow. Do you concur? Let's have a listen to the rainbow. Very nice. There you go. Slow rainbow. Just on that note, I was thinking the other day about chords, and I realised a thing, which is that if you want to create an interesting point of change, a sort of die-hard technique that always works is take a note in the chord and replace it with the two notes surrounding it. So let me explain that on the keys. So like, for example, if I have a chord like this, and I don't like this chord very much. I mean, no offense, but it's a bit too symmetrical. So I want to make it more interesting, and so I take the D and I go like this, and suddenly that's an interesting chord. Or both, or that's kind of not that successful, but maybe with that one it's interesting. Or yeah, you can just by doing that, even just like a simple triad. That was a simple triad. Okay, let's do a more interesting voicing. Like let's do this voicing. It's a nice bitriadic voicing for you. G and F. If I want to make this voicing more interesting, a really simple thing that I would immediately see to do there is that, to sweeten it. That would colour it in even more. See that? And then these kinds of battles are really interesting, like weird intervals you can find. So like this is the reason why this is so sweet. I could do this, yeah, but that is an interesting tension. Like Keith Jarrett always does these kinds of voicings, and he could just do this, but he does this, and this fighting is what makes that such an interesting voicing. And I can always make it more interesting by doing this. It's like a very primary colour dissonance technique. I just thought I'd share that with you.